friends. It's me, the nerd himself, Nerd79, and I am here to do a product review of the Blue Lion. And there he is. And first things first, let's take a look at the packaging. And here is the packaging, like the green line, everything falling apart. But you got some stuff here. You got Arms, a 16-inch Voltron with the Blue Lion cartoon look of him there. Legendary Blue Lion. Warning, do not swallow these parts. The little symbol for him, I guess he's water. And once again, a sticker is placed on here. Fires Ice Ray. And there's the product of Voltron with Voltron. Now, what's funny is that he's not even on the promotional picture of the packaging. And the little V, I just realized it's a V. On the bottom of these, I didn't show you the last ones. This is the bottom of the packaging. There's all the lions. There they are. Collect all, find to form Voltron. And here is the back of the product shot right there. There he is looking all, his mouth's kind of open there. I'm going to show you how that's kind of funny that he actually had mouth's open there. There is his little ray, then they show how you can shoot it. There's the Voltron all together. And if you come in close in the corner here, it includes pilot. Yeah, 20 points of articulation, toy, blah, 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 blah. Netflix, yes, and that is the toy, ladies and gentlemen. That is the box, actually. So we're going to put the box over there. And here is the Voltron himself, the Blue Lion. What's funny is this is actually the first Blue Lion I've actually bought as a single line. Cause when I was little, I got the yellow and green one, and I never got the whole set afterwards. But I do have the whole set of a different size, but you know, that stuff's different. So let's look at this guy. First and foremost, let's look at this head. Look at this head, look at the head, look at the head. And the head's got the little, it has white mold in here. Nose is black, kind of like a nostril. Yellow paint for the eyes. There's a red dot here. And look at that. That's a gray. Silver here on the ears. Silver here, paint, black paint there. Blue mostly. He has articulation in his head, but we're going to look at that later. The paws are that rubbery stuff like the green line was. You can bend the paws around. You know, there he is. He's got this little red flap here. I guess that's part of the original Voltron. His tail is once again made of that soft plastic, PVC, rubbery stuff, so you can bend it around. So that's basically it. And once again, like I said, there's no blue paint here, like it shows in the packaging. I think that's kind of cheaty that they don't put the blue paint where they had it in the packaging. He doesn't have much of other, like that light blue like the other two had. But this is him. This is the line. Now let's look at some articulation. Let's look at the head. The head does articulate side to side a little bit. Up, and he can look down. His mouth is also, like I said when I told you I was going to look at how the things have the His mouth is actually on a spring. Now what's funny is that in the packaging, they show his teeth being white. They actually have it blue here. They did not do any blue paint on there. But it's... guys, my phone did something funky. But like I said, it's on a spring, so you can do that. That's fun to do. Like I said, you got articulation here and there. That's about it. Now with the legs, his articulation, he can go... If you move that can go about that far because this... As you move that up, then you can move it up higher. He can go that far back. Basically, once again, because of this piece here, it can't go any further back. The front paws go forward that far. They go back that far. The feet are on ratchets too. They can go as far as back as that. Right there. And they go as far as forward there. So there you go. Let's get that back so he can stand. Grr. The back legs, once again, almost full 360. It kind of gets topped right there. All the way up to there. Once again, he can kick himself in the side. Let's check that out. The back leg, he can go up all the way that way, up into there. And that far forward, leg that way, all the way up there, paw, all the way back, paw all the way forward. Let's get him back in that position here. There we go. So that's pretty much the articulation. Nothing in the body, nothing, you know, you can't wiggle the body anywhere. Now, just like the other two lines, there is a pilot compartment in this one. Just pull it up like that, and let's see if I can give this, you can see it. There it is, right there. It's kind of hard to see because it's the same color as the plastic. So let's pull him out, put him over there, and let's check a look at the thing. And you can tell, once again, it's molded in a black rubber stuff. I think it's black. No, I actually think it's blue rubber stuff right there. But you can see here, there's the pilot right there, a little blue paint. I think this is painted black back here. I'm not really sure, or blue. But it is that soft PVC, plastic, rubbery stuff too. So here we go. We're going to put him back in there so he can come back in Open this up. There's a little notch right. Let me get my thumb out of the way. Notch right there. Yeah. You put him in there, and once again he kind of wedges in back there. And you just slap it down, and there he go. Now, just for comparison, before I transform him, I do have the original Blue Lion, or the original looking Blue Lion. It's not. I don't think it's the original Blue Lion, but I do have him. Here he is. I'm gonna just flip one more leg. He was in the combined mode. There he is. This is the original Blue Lion. I don't know. I actually do like the new one better. I like the darker blue in this guy, but he doesn't have much articulation. You know, you got the head and everything, but they don't really do much. He does look kind of slick. I like they kind of get that little scoop right there. But yeah, this is the original Black Lion. So that's how he compares. He actually does open his mouth. Roar, roar. He actually stays open this time. So there is the Blue Lion. Now, when you have to transform him into Voltron, now this is the thing. When he becomes a leg member, he is I believe if you think right, he's the right leg for Voltron. Depending on looking at him. If you look at him from front, he's the left side. But here we go. First thing and foremost, I would probably do before you do anything is deal with this tail. This tail can be a little pain about that because it's gonna make me learn. No, there we go. See, look. Get in there and stay. And then it won't come out all the way. There we go. Get the tail in there. There we go. It's kind of not in there right. It's kind of wanting to pop itself out. Don't know why. Why? There we go. It's in there now. Kind of crooked. All right. Now, next thing you want to do is at the front, you want to flip this up. You want to push this in to where you hear a click. You hear that? That click right there. Put the head up. This comes back down. Like that. Now you want to take the leg. You want to pull it up like this. Back that far, and it becomes kind of the heel spur. Now you might want to, when you get done, you might want to try to transform because it doesn't go all the way up. Next leg, same thing as the other side, all the way up, down, and right. That way he can stand. It's a kind of a heel spur. So there you go. That's a kind of a heel spur right there. Check that out. Top legs. You want to, just like the Green Lion, you want to pull this forward and pull it all the way back into the leg cavity like this. And then that goes forward like that. What does that do? I don't know. Okay, and then we do the same thing on this side. Forward, back, tuck that in. And there you have him in his leg mode. Now Voltron does go in there. There's nothing like the Green Lion. You have the little foot piece. This one doesn't. It actually has this little door right here where Voltron goes in. The Blue Lion goes into it. So there you go. There he is. Let's get him back into robot mode, into lion mode, I should say. Robot mode. Hit. And there you go. Okay, and there you go. He's back into his robot or lion mode. There he is. Like I said, I really do like this lion. I did have him originally from I never actually had him originally. I had him in this set. This set here came with all the lions together. It was kind of convenient. I liked how they converted the red here, and there's a red here. Kind of like they kept that thing. Like you see, it says number 4. This was number 4. So there he is, the lion. Now he does have accessories. Let's take a look at those. Here is the accessory that he comes with. It's a little gun. It shoots like that. So let's put that back in. Now how you put this on him is you grab him like this. Get close on this thing because I want to show you guys. Shed some light on this subject. There we go. Check that light out. So here we go. You take this side and it actually goes across here. See, there's these little 2 pegs here. That pegs this guy in. Like so. And there it goes. There is the Blue Lion. He is definitely, I like this lion a lot. I thought for a second when I saw the picture, it looks like the feet are like squished a little bit, but he actually makes it work. So here he is with his little I call it like a backpack, a murder death weapon thing. And let's take a look at it again because I didn't talk too much about it. So let's put him over to the side. And it is done in place with 3 different things here. He's got the translucent blue missile thing that kind of looks like a Spyro. Kind of cool there. Yep, that's really nice and cool. And then you look at this thing, it is molded in blue. It's got the little silver paint here. Silver paint on the edges here. And if you look on the side there's rippled right there. I think that looks cool. Kind of looks like me, like one of those pincher bug things. But yeah, you got silver there. This is molded in a light blue look to it. And it's got the silver paint around it right here. So that's it. And then this is molded silver plastic. Now, the one thing I'm going to say this the first time on these reviews. There are some things I am very, very about when they do things. And this one has a prime example of when companies want to be very, very cheap and it make things look cheapish. And I don't like this. I think it's weird. I see it in my Transformers, which I do reviews of my Transformers, but they hollow out sections like this. This is all hollowed out. It's like they can't afford to put the plastic as a whole piece. And if you look underneath here, it is also hollowed out very, very badly. This, to me, is cheap. This is what I call being very, very cheap and very, very not trying to, you can only view it from one side or the front. You view it from the back and you see the crap in the back. Now this one does have some cool molding in the back, like back here. Just like, the molding on the face looks really good here. I love the molding on this face. So if it's got this thing, it looks like you can push on it, but I'm not sure what that is for. It looks like you push on it. I'm not sure why. But when they start doing this, now, this is hollowed out here. If you can see that, it is. But that is for the legs to fit inside of. So it has to be hollowed. So I can forgive them for that because that is necessary for it. But see how it's hollowed here? I do not like it. See how it's solid in the front? This is a solid leg. But the back legs are like, let's hollow out the back leg. He doesn't need that. What? Seriously, fill in the gaps. Don't cheapish on the parts. What is that extra like 5 cents worth of plastic right there? Come on. So there he is, the Blue Lion. Let's move this out of the way. Let's put him on. Actually, let's put this back on there. Let's put him on it. Once again, you snap it in place. Kind of doesn't snap, but it just kind of puts in place. So there he is, the Blue Lion. It kind of gives him a little hood too. A little more protection right there. Like, I'm gonna, it's almost as long as his nose, and you can probably collapse his face in there. And there's the thing. And the way I like that about this, it kind of springs to one side or another. They really could have just put that on the joint and not had to worry about it. But, and then there's that little gap right there. See it? There's the gap. Well, it's part of the toy. You can't really have too much, practical work. Something when you're doing a cartoon, you can make it all look one thing that bends and stuff. But it doesn't on this. So, what can you do? What can you do? Why is this? Oh, one step out. There we go. Good. There we go. So, there he is. He is the Blue Lion. I hope you enjoyed this. Once again, this is the Voltron series. When I get the other ones, I will do reviews on it. It might take a month or so before I get the other ones because they're out of stock in my area. These are the only ones. The blue, the green, and the black line are the only ones I was able to buy of the Voltron right now. The only ones available right now in my area. So, I don't know. Hopefully I can get the other ones or I find them on eBay or, not eBay, Amazon or Walmart.com. I bought this guy at Target. It was on one of the end caps, so you can go look for it there. But once again, that's the Blue Lion. You can definitely, like I said, Amazon, Target, Walmart are all carrying it. Toys R Us is carrying it too, so you can go to Toys R Us if you have one nearby. I don't. They closed it down like 4 years ago. But this is him. So in other words, this is the Blue Lion. I want to thank you for watching. Once again, don't be afraid to play with these things. These are toys. You can play. I'm going to play with them. Seriously. So be a nerd. Be proud. And don't forget, just be nerdy.